It's like Facebook, without the hurt feelings.
You know what? Narcy Aaron's on the phone. I think he just wanted to say hi. Hi, Narcy Aaron. How are you?
Hey, well, what's happening, guys?
You know, we're talking about cowboy hats and Stetson.
Well, they're all over Bakersfield. I was in Bakersfield building a homeless shelter for women and children out there for 3 months.
Nice.
And,
You're the real hero.
How much you get paid to do that?
oh, well, I got over a couple grand a week.
God damn. That's pretty good. I'd build somebody a shelter, too, for a couple grand a week. All right.
Absolutely.
Way to just diminish what he was doing.
Good to talk to you, Narcy. Hey, he just wanted to call up and brag about himself, right? Narcy Aaron, everybody.
The real hero. That's the real hero.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
We haven't really talked much about, yesterday's show and what happened at the press conference. He didn't wear the cowboy hats. There was no cowboy hat present. I really screwed up. I should have taken the bet with Dino.
Yeah,
I think,
especially because it was a windy day. Nobody wears a cowboy hat on a windy day in a big moment. You know what I mean?
Well, exactly. I mean, if you watched the press conference, you saw that some of the pitchers blew down. And, that's probably it was a good indicator not to wear a cowboy hat. So Dino,
can't put sandbags on a cowboy hat.
I don't know.
That looks silly.
I don't know who he was offering up some charter. And the reason I didn't do it.
He was going to take you fishing. Man, you could have won that.
No, he says, I bet you all expense paid guided fishing trip with Rice's Guide Service. I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's why you didn't take the
bet? I
just
didn't. I didn't have time to look into it.
Such a lame excuse.
And so, I mean, who's Rice? It could be his buddy. I have no idea.
What do you care?
Legit?
You have a helicopter.
Are we going ocean fishing?
You have a helicopter subscription. It doesn't matter. You could get rescued anywhere.
Well, the thing, but you don't understand. What you're not understanding is, I have a boat. I can go to any lake and fish.
Ocean.
But yes, was it ocean? If it was ocean, if he would have wrote, ocean charter, whatever.
Well, of course it was ocean. How many charter trips do they run in the lakes around here?
There's a lot of guys locally that rip off tourists and take them bass fishing. I could do it. Me and my buddy were talking about it.
If there was a cruise ship,
tourists will come here, VRBO a house or whatever, and then they'll pay $400 to $500 for two people to take them bass fishing. I don't know.
Why aren't you doing? You should absolutely be doing that.
I should be, but at the same time, I want to go fishing. I don't want to take somebody else fishing, and I've thought about it though.
Will you,
especially during
after
COVID,
you get vaccinated? Will you do it after you get vaccinated?
Yeah, after I could. After I get vaccinated. So the side note on that, I canceled my appointment. It's supposed to be for tonight.
Yeah, good thing. A good thing all that happened when it did.
Because what happened is they're just giving you the they're giving you the Pfizer now, which is what I'm getting on Friday. So I could have just kept my appointment and got the Pfizer. But instead, I canceled it. I had to redo everything, and
that's still better safe than sorry, right? I mean,
you're
going to be able to take it on a Friday, which means you're going to have the weekend to use it as an excuse for your
because Saturday morning I got a trip planned. I'm going fishing.
Why to pamper you?
I'm hoping they'll give it to me in my right arm because I cast with my left arm. I'm left-handed, so I'm hoping I can.
I think you could choose.
Okay, good. Give it the right. So I don't care if it's sore, but if the left arm's sore,
I did a double up once, and they couldn't give it to me in the same arm. I had to get the flu shot and the pneumonia shot. They're like,
oh gosh, in the same day?
Yeah,
that's a lot of crap going in your body.
Boom, boom. It was like she was like Clint Eastwood in an old Western movie. She was like, whack, whack. And then I was like, whoa. Okay. But apparently the pneumonia one is a stronger pain in your arm.
Oh, I see.
So she gave it to me in my left because I do everything with my right.
Oh, really? See, I always
Americans.
just thought some doctors or the people that give it to you, for me, it's my pharmacist when I get a flu shot, always gives it to me like in a good spot because I never have a sore arm. And I always thought people that complain like maybe their person hit the muscle different, hit a different part of the muscle, and that's why it's sore. But anyways. So, back to the Kristen Smart thing. It's going to be crazy. Can you imagine when this trial starts? Will they move it out of San Luis Obispo? I don't see how they would have to. I mean, maybe they do have to because people have been following this for so long. But if it is here, can you imagine the circus, the big circus that is going to be happening downtown?
It's been such a big story around here. I mean, billboards, Facebook groups, bumper stickers, all that stuff. I think that the defense team is going to have a legitimate
reason,
argument at least,
okay,
to move the venue on this one.
Where do you think it moves to?
I don't know.
Utah? Does it stay within the state?
It stays in the state.
Reading?
I was, and that's difficult too because, her family's from Stockton and then they have, the Flores have stuff going on in Southern California. So it's like, where podcast draws a lot of attention to it. I was watching a little bit ago, one of the national feeds for one of the networks. It was Fox News. And they had a lawyer on that was talking about it. I wanted to see what she had to say because she is a lawyer that has nothing to do with the area, nothing to
Sure.
And she said that they better have really, really good evidence. Like really good evidence because for evidence to hold up 20,
They haven't found her herself.
24 years.
Right.
Yes. For evidence to hold, whatever evidence they have, for it to hold up for 24 years and not have some kind of, the defense team not bring some kind of contamination into the fray, it's going to be very, very hard.
Well, the other thing he said in the press conference yesterday, the sheriff, he said that most of this evidence was just recently collected in the last, several years. So since he's been in office and maybe in the last 5 years. So I don't know what that means because they can't talk about
What's the hard drive on your Apple computer?
I don't know. I really don't know.
They said they got 3 terabytes of evidence.
Yeah.
That is insane.
I don't think I have that.
That is an insane. Like, can you reduce the resolution on those images a little bit? Save some space in the hard drive.
No, you don't do that. You just give him another hard drive.
3 terabytes? I mean, all my computers collectively don't have 3 terabytes with the phone.
Aaron Rodgers is doing a great job at Jeopardy. We talked about it the other day.
You just let this go, man.
Well, this is funny. I have to play this. This is really funny.
You are all about Aaron Rodgers. You have a man crush on Aaron Rodgers.
A lot of guest hosts come in, and you would think, there's some nerves there. There's some anxiety. I mean,
you said nerve, right?
Yes.
Not nerd?
Yeah, nerves.
Because there's lots of nerds there at Jeopardy.
Alex Trebek was great at this dry sense of humor. People would say something and he would just say one, a sentence or a word or two and wouldn't really smile about it. And this kind of reminded me of that. It was pretty funny.
In the 1960s, these Midwesterners earned 5 NFL championship trophies. Green Bay Packers? Go again, I guess. For 600. They swept over the NBA, winning the title every year from 1959 to 1966. Eric?
Or the Boston Celtics.
Oh, you know that one, huh?
I wish I could vote. If we can vote, I'm going to say, forget football, all right? Or you know what? Play football, but in the off season, I want you to see you'd be the host of Jeopardy. He's great. I've been watching it a lot more than I normally do.
The true test hasn't come up yet, or maybe it has, and I just haven't seen it. Has he had to read any French words? Because Alex was the French master.
Well, but he was from Canada, so he had the dialect. He had it all down.
But he would break away remember Fabiola Ramirez or whatever her name was?
She's still there. You're talking about the local KSBY reporter?
Yeah.
And she speaks pretty straight up English.
She'd be like, hey.
And then when she says her name, it's like, wow.
Can I get a hamburger
put the stank
and
on it.
some tortilla chips with a side of salsa? That's what Alex Trebek would do.
I once came back from Mexico and I was like, yeah, can I get some guacamole and some enchiladas and a Coke? Because when we were in Mexico, we wanted a Coke. They'd say Coke. Coke. I can't even do it right now, but everybody laughed. They're like, you're an idiot. I go, I know, I can't help it. These things just happen to me. I don't know.
Yeah, we're going to have to see what happens.
Where's Aaron Rodgers from? He's from the Midwest somewhere.
No, he's from...
he's from California?
Chico, yeah.
That's right. Yeah, it's like the Midwest of California. Chico.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it is close to Sacramento. I mean, Sacramento is no different.
Jefferson's probably more like the south of Cal.
Well, Jefferson is definitely like Chico. That's Jefferson.
Oh yeah, that would be Jefferson too. Yeah. So, anyways, he's doing great. If you haven't seen him on it, you got to check it out. Aaron Rodgers. He's quick. He's witty. Looks good in a suit. Dresses up pretty good. He cleans up pretty well.
I'd like to see him be the host. I think it'd be cool to have a quarterback that is actively playing in the National Football League.
What, also, get Katie Couric?
Also being a host of a game show. I think that would just be so fun.
Who else has even got a shot at this? Dr. Sanjay Gupta? Boy, that's going to be exciting when he's the host. The guy from CNN? Sanjay
Hunter
Gupta?
Biden to be the host. On Jeopardy.
I saw an interview with him the other day. His hair's like almost white, silver gray now, and he looks rough.
Been through a lot.
And during the election, he looks so different. I mean, they were dyeing his hair, cleaned him up really well.
Well, when you're on a book tour saying, hey, man, I made some mistakes in the world, you got to whiten up that hair, you know?
Got to open it up a little.
You need some symbolism.
Proud to be that Facebook friend who doesn't share stupid quotes about what kind of pasta we are.
This is Jeff.
Hi.
Jeff and Jeremy. How's it going?
Oh, Z93.
Oh, Z93. You've been here for a while.
You guys are my favorite.
When did people stop calling it Z93?
I'm old school. I don't
That's
like
fine.
change.
That's fine. No, I'm
KZOZ. Okay.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning. The original social media without the consequences. On 93.3 KZOZ.